Hello, my loves. Welcome into this full moon in Libra reading for those who have this full moon in the third house. That means 16 degrees, 7 minutes of Libra shows up in your third house, or your rising sign is Leo if you're using the whole house system. If you haven't already watched the introduction to this reading and you want to learn more about the energies in play, you can access that introduction in the description and with the link popping up on YouTube. So the third house is the house of communication. So the houses represent where things happen in our lives. So the where of the third house is communication. It's ruled by the third sign of the Zodiac, which is Gemini. So this is the area of our life that deals with broad themes of early education, technology, learning, language, and transportation. So as we dive into this guidance, you're being invited to apply this advice to where in your life it seems to be most relevant in any of these areas, okay? Or any other area of your life that you could think of is relating to communication, okay? That's kind of how we play this game here. You're being invited to tap into your own knowing, your own instincts, your own awareness of what is being communicated through me to you. Always what you're receiving information wise is way more important than anything I could offer. I'm just here as a guide for you to facilitate the knowledge of the cycles and the drawing of the cards and to invite you into this space of your own knowing. Okay. So if you haven't already closed your eyes, taken a few deep breaths, opened your heart to receive the guidance most aligned for you at this time, and called in your spiritual support team if that feels good and right to you. This is the time to do that. Pause if you need more time. Ooh. I'm gonna keep. Ooh. Beautiful, beautiful card. She is the deck cover as well. I love this card. I love all the art on this deck. It's so beautiful. Okay. Here's your affirmation. I have the answers I seek, and by following the truth, I will find them. So you can pause the video if you need to write this down or want to. Okay. This is a cool card to get in this position. So what it is that I am receiving is that you're celebrating the beauty in your communication by celebrating your ability to communicate with yourself. The High Priestess is able to channel her higher self, the spiritual energies of the cosmos. And that feels like the message is coming through here for you. You're being invited to celebrate the beauty in how you communicate to your own inner knowing. It's interesting because I did not mention that part about figuring out what this means for you and connecting to that own inner wisdom in the other videos that I've done so far. But it was important for me to apparently share in this video because it feels like this theme is really relevant for you. There is so much beauty in your ability to listen to your own inner knowing. And the Libra vibration really wants you to celebrate this, really wants you to be aware of this connection that you have to your own truth, and that it comes from you and you alone. It's not about giving your power to anyone outside of you. You have the answers you seek. And by following truth, you find them. And so celebrating the times that you've followed truth and found answers, and celebrating your ability to do that, and celebrating your ability to the beauty in having your own answers. Like, it is so beautiful to have your own answers. You don't need to go to me. You don't need to go to anyone outside of you for your answers. that's the whole point of these readings. I really am intending to guide you back to your own inner knowing. You know, when I set the intention for these readings, I really set the intention that I have an ever rotating group of followers, because I hope and want you to be able to step off on your own and take life into your own hands, and remember that I am just a reflection of you, but the clearest truth for you is going to come from yourself, which isn't a reflection, which is the true, honest you. So as much as I love being a guide and being a support system for you, because it offers me so much value as well, that came through in my reading for this celebration energy. But also, you know, you have so much wisdom yourself, and I would never want you to give power away to me, and I would never want to keep you in this dynamic with me once you're over it, once you've learned what you're here to learn and you're ready to move on. So I love you, and I feel like I might be saying goodbye to some of my Leo risings, and I have a lot of Leo risings, you guys. I think Leo rising is the most common rising sign in my sphere, at least out of all the people I send videos to. Okay, so those of you who get individual videos and are Leo risings, I'm talking to you. And I love you, and I celebrate this with you. I want you to know that you have a beautiful connection with your own inner knowing, and just look at her. Just look at the dots of like wisdom, like being downloaded into her third eye. It's just so freaking beautiful, the energy of this card. This is you. You are the high priestess. You do have the ability to tap into the own answers that you have within you, and to follow truth, to find what it is that you're looking for, and to celebrate this lunar phase. The beauty of that is so amazing, and however you choose to celebrate it, definitely for me, it would be prioritizing connection with my higher self, like probably daily, at least setting a timer for 5-10 minutes and connecting with myself. I set a timer for 30 minutes the other day and was like, okay, I'm just going to connect with myself for 30 minutes. And it was such a struggle, y'all. It was so humbling. I am so preachy about these tools and techniques that we have to connect with ourselves, and the importance of connecting with self. And so it was just hilarious to me how much in resistance I was to it. So maybe 5 or 10 minutes would be more realistic for all of us to set a time to connect with your higher self, because your higher self has the answers. You have the answers, and it's just a matter of whether you can see the beauty in that, whether you can celebrate the beauty in that by opening up to receiving it more frequently. Yeah, beautiful. Let me know how this resonates. Let me know if you have questions, and as always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.